Hey everybody, it is Sunday afternoon and we are over in the toy store. It feels like we haven't spent a lot of time over here. Most of the videos here lately have been coming out of Toy Store 2.0. So I thought, hey, let's do the weekend update from the toy store. And it has been a crazy busy weekend. Yesterday, we were slammed the entire day. There wasn't one time until I locked those doors yesterday that we didn't have a customer, and it was crazy. Today has also been super busy. I finally have a break in the action. It's kind of going to be a walk and talk, but let's start with the big update. We have a toy truck coming in this week. It'll have big Lego on it. I'm using the word big a lot, but you are only talking about 1,000 toys on an entire semi. Kind of in comparison, the last toy load we got, 8,000 toys on an entire semi. So we're going to be talking some huge items there, and I can't wait for that to come in. The Lego on there is crazy. There are some really cool Lego sets, but let's walk and talk. Let's do a quick run through the store. We'll go over into 2.0. Now, it's been a while since we've checked out the stuffed animal section of the store. We put out some Easter stuffies, got everything straightened up this morning. I think this looks really good. Easter's coming, it's about a month away, so we might as well start getting those stuffies out. These basketballs here, I think I sold 4 or 5 this weekend. Definitely slow sellers. Hopefully that'll pick up with the weather. And we're gonna scroll down in through the Legos here. We definitely need a Lego refresh. We're kind of down to the scraps here. The one big surprise out of here, I thought this grand piano would sell. We might need to bring it down just a little bit, but that's a $400 Lego set there that we've got marked for $360, I think. I thought it would sell. And you know you're getting thin on the Lego wall when you are putting up these city sets as your main display pieces there. So I'm pumped about this next load. It will be really good for Easter. Easter last year was almost like a second Christmas in terms of what the people were buying. A lot of bigger items went. So that's what we're kind of anticipating for this year. As far as our Funko sale, I don't want to say it didn't go as good as planned, but we didn't sell as many Funkos as I thought we would. Now, granted, this has been refilled a couple times. Not completely refilled. I just mean the spaces that were empty were refilled. So we fell really short of selling off these Funkos, which means we need to do a big clearance sale over in Toy Store 2.0, which we will touch on when we get over there. Now, I'm going to do my best just to walk through here. Not going to worry about doing a bunch of editing. I just need to see what's kind of messed up, what I can straighten up, what we've added since last video. I think we added a couple shelving units since last video. I like this over here. It gives us a lot more space. It doesn't really close the aisle off any, and I've got a customer. All right, I had kind of a rush there, and I forgot what I was talking about. I think we were going down the puzzle and games aisle talking about some of this new shelving we put up. I like this shelving right here. I did leave this gap just to have a gap so you can still look outside, but this has definitely helped us bring in a lot more of the learning resources. We've got some Play-Doh going over here. You get more shelf space, and that's what it's all about. You can't sell it if you can't display it, and we are definitely packing it in here. What else do we got going? I did take some time at the end of yesterday after I closed to kind of straighten things up. I knew I wouldn't be able to get out here real early today, so I tried to get ahead of it. We definitely need to straighten up this area here. There's a lot of gappage going on. Things are just kind of all over the place. And the VTech area looks a little messy. I'll spend some time getting in here working on it. Looks a little bit better over there. Now, we went through a lot of action figures yesterday. I need to start putting sales on some of this. The Motu Retro Play stuff, I'm going to start bringing out my 50% off stickers. Same thing with some of this Star Wars Mandalorian stuff. 50% off, just kind of get it out of here. We will be rotating new product in. We like to keep the toys moving, keep the new stuff hitting the shelves. In this part of the store, we sold a lot of big Barbie yesterday, and I just kind of need to see what's next door. I moved all that Barbie over here. I don't know if we've talked about this. Like I said, it feels like it's been a while since we've been in the toy store itself. That doesn't look too bad down through there. Days at the toy store are usually, hey, let's restock shelves a little bit. Let's clean up. Let's kind of plan the sales for next week. And eventually I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with all this Funko that didn't sell. It's been here for 2 weekends, and that means it's going to be time to switch this part of the store up with some different items. We don't want that same look going. So I think this week, Tuesday through probably Friday, I'm going to drop this down to 50% off, maybe 75% off, to see if we can get these Funkos out of here. And I will be bringing in bigger items for Easter to put over here. What do I mean by bigger items? We can kind of see what we got going. This was an open box Our Generation Room to Dream playset. We'll have a lot of Mario Karts. We'll have these princess style gourmet kitchens going. There will be Target checkout lanes, bigger items for Easter. And we did sell 2 or 3 of the Disney princess dolls yesterday. I thought these would do better at $39.99, but maybe there's just not that big of a push for these. I don't know. I'll have to kind of look around. We might reduce these a little bit. And yeah, I can live with how the store looks right now. It's not bad. I mean, there are some gaps. We sold some big Transformers this weekend. Yesterday, I should say yesterday. Everything we sold was yesterday. I had restocked the shelves. Rory was here Friday. He restocked the shelves. And Saturdays have become a 2-person gig. You need 2 people in here on Saturdays to run the toy store. 1 person, you can't get away with it anymore. And that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. These Sonic 3s have not, we've sold a couple of them, but I thought they would sell a little bit better. Blue Justice. Okay. So we got them at $29.99. I think we're going to drop these down to 20 bucks. See what we can do on them. And something else we've talked about doing, getting kind of rid of these slat wall shelves in this area and putting the plastic shelving up, going 6 high and just kind of going all the way back. It wouldn't add that much to this part of the store. And I think I want to do it. I really like that plastic shelving. I think we can do better. So we're going to try a couple shelves starting down on the end tomorrow. We'll fill this in and just see how tight the space gets. We're over in 2.0 and it looks pretty good. Now there's still some little things to clean up, but I've got the cash register area clear. We kind of do a sweep here. And yeah, we've cleaned a lot of this up. Got a lot of the scuff stuff off the wall. I still got quite a bit of scuff stuff to go through right here. But the good news is the truck that's coming in, I kind of touched on it. You've got 1,000 toys on an entire semi, which means you are looking at large items, Target checkout lanes, gourmet kitchens, big Lego sets. So we should be able to stack a lot of that up in here and not take up a lot of space. Now what it's going to look like this week, I'll be moving these shelves out of here and into the eBay room, opening all this space up. And that's kind of the plan with the truck and Toy Store 2.0. Now I've got a customer going into the shop, so we'll be right back. I had a customer come in, which turned into 2 customers. And I think we were talking about some of these bigger items off to the side. We have found the best way for us to handle the bigger items instead of trying to display them over next door is to keep them over here, take really good pictures, put really good prices on them, and use them on our Facebook as kind of a way to get people into the store, into the shop. The big items are super popular if you price them right. It's hard to pass up a $200 item for $100. and it helps bring people into the store, you know, kind of the big money stuff. And that was a really long explanation, but I think we get it. So 2.0 starting to come together, starting to look really good. Most of the stuff out here, either I need to get it to the cardboard dumpster, I need to finish going through it, trying to decide what we're gonna do with some of these items, these metal realistic Melissa and Doug shopping carts. I mean, this is just a mini shopping cart. That is, yeah, that's what that is. As far as what the big plans are for this space, before we get our next toy truck, we are going to run a $1 clearance day in here. I'm gonna line up all the tables we got, put anything we want to get rid of. A lot of this Funko, especially this Funko right here, I'm just gonna hang a sign that says $1, try to get rid of it. Same thing with a lot of the items in those tubs. We've got some scuff stuff we're gonna lay out, and it's gonna be a 1 day only, $1. Just come and get it, and whatever we don't sell, we're gonna end up donating to get it out of here. A lot of the stuff in those tubs, it's been here since we opened the toy store. So we wanna try to get that out of here. And what else we got going? These big Our Generation houses I put on Facebook. Didn't really get any hits this weekend, but Easter's coming. I think we'll be fine on those. I sold a couple of those Monster Jams yesterday. And as far as the plush, we are going to be doing like a $5 pick a plush day, which will be on the clearance day. So the clearance sale, yes, hopefully helps us get some things out of here. And Sunday is about over. I've only got a couple hours to go. The shop's been steady today. Not busy like yesterday, but steady. Yeah. The big takeaways from the video, I guess, the toy store has been super busy, staying super steady. I actually need to bring on some more help, so we might see some more people in the videos helping out. Toy Store 2.0, we are getting it ready to go for another truck that should be here this week. I'm pretty excited about this truck just because of the big Lego on here. Some really cool sets that we have not seen before, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. The last thing, the clearance sale. Hopefully I have time between when the truck arrives and the weekend to set up for a clearance sale. I think that'll really help us bring some more people into the shop. And then the last thing is, I am pretty exhausted. It has been a crazy weekend, and I am going to take the rest of Sunday kind of easy, just price out some toys, move some things around. I hope everybody is having a good rest of your weekend. It's almost over. The weather's warming up. I'm going to call it a video. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.